Hey everybody, Pastor Frank coming to you live via a recorded message. I'm in the Celebration Center. It's Thursday afternoon. You might notice that my voice sounds a lot more echoey, if that's a word, than usual. And I will show you why that's happening in just a second. But I wanted to stop by first to say thank you to Nick and Sydney Avlos. You might have noticed the last few Sundays on the live stream that there's been extra color, plants, and whatever else behind me. And that's Nick and Sydney's doing. They've been coming by every week and bringing in new plants and new decorations just to liven the setting up a little bit and warm it up. You could probably guess that we are now in the season of ordinary time, the liturgical color of which is green, which symbolizes Christian growth. And so let me ask you, Grace, how are you growing as a Christian in these really strange times? If you can't answer that question, sign up for my new study that starts in a couple weeks, Simply Christian, Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock. Just send me an email, frank@gracesherman.org. But anyway, why is my voice booming the way it is? Well, Jack Waken, our amazing custodian here at the church, has taken out all of the purple chairs from the worship space. Why has Jack done that? Well, because I said we needed to, and Jack just offered to do it. And the reason for that is we put together a relaunch team chaired by David Rylander. That team has been doing some amazing work and learning a ton of stuff by watching webinars and videos and reading articles and all these kind of things. And we know that when in-person worship resumes, let's say that that's July 12th, which would be the first Sunday that it would happen, we're going to have to change our practices. And so we're going to have to sit 6 feet apart, and we're going to have to clean our surfaces everywhere that they've been touched. And it's really hard, if not impossible, to clean those purple chairs in a way that doesn't destroy the fabric. And so we'll pull those guys out and we'll replace them with the black folding chairs. There will be other changes to the service on Sunday morning. It won't look a whole lot different than what it's looked like online, to be honest. And I'm just stopping by today to tell you that when in-person worship resumes, it will look different. Some of the things that we're accustomed to in terms of worship won't be happening. We won't have a choir. We won't even be singing for quite some time until certain criteria are met. The virus starts to decline. Maybe there's a vaccine that's available. We know that singing in a small space is one of the most efficient ways of spreading a virus like COVID-19. And so we're not going to be having in-person singing. We won't be holding hands at the end of service. And while those things are dear to us and important worship practices, it's also important to be safe and to care for one another. So as these changes happen, as you come into the space next month and you see that it's different, I just want us to be prepared for that and to be mindful of why we are doing those things. It's to be safe, to keep ourselves safe and the community around us, because we're responsible for each other. So thank you to our lay leaders who are really stepping up to carry the burden of the ministry. I'm so grateful that I don't have to do this on my own. I can really just focus on preaching and leading studies and those kind of things. And y'all are doing the ministry of the church, which is amazing. You're checking in on each other, you're visiting, you're praying for one another, and you're doing things like decorating or leading us as we reimagine worship. So thank you to all of our lay people who are stepping up. It's a great privilege to be in ministry and to be in ministry in a place like Grace. So thanks for being an awesome congregation. And y'all, our congregation is expanding. It's growing into a new space, into an online space, and we're reaching new people that live all over the country and all over the world. And it's amazing. So just want to stop by and share some words of appreciation and encouragement. Thank you for being who you are, and let's continue to grow as we're now in this season of Christian growth. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you Sunday. We'll have a special message from Sarah Walker, who's just returned from being a missionary in Spain. And so Sunday, 10 o'clock on YouTube, Facebook, and gracesherman.org/watch. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.